Imagine saying you lost your girl to Andy. Andy. It's B and welcome back to my channel. Let's just get into tonight's episode because so much happened in 45 minutes. The episode started where we left off last. Jessie and Val, they're done. Now Val storms off. We see Deb and Val chatting. Deb's trying to comfort Valerie. She's comforting the girl that took her man. I could never. That's why I can't go on that show. God bless Valerie's heart because the girl was going off on a tangent. He doesn't deserve us. We can do so much better. He doesn't know what he wants. The other day he said he will couple up with me, but then I just asked him if there was a recoupling ceremony, well, who would he pick? He said you. Like, we could do so much better. Let's forget about him. Valerie, I know what you're trying to do. You're not gonna persuade Deb to leave her boo. When Valerie was going off, Deb's like, yeah. But secretly, deep down inside, you know Deb was hyped. Like, Val, you chose, it didn't end up successful, it didn't end up how you wanted it to, but like, girl, you are not going to persuade Deb to leave her man alone. You're not going to persuade Deb to leave her man alone. After comforting Val, Deb goes straight to Jessie. You know, she's happy she got her man back. They start chatting. Jessie's telling her how much he liked her since day one. How great she is, how awesome she is, how everyone loves her. The more he gets to know her, he's falling more and more for her. He loves her energy. He was just honestly worried that it was too little too late to get her back. Their chat ended with a kiss. Deb and Jessie, they're back. First throuple, done. Let the real games begin. Valerie versus Serenity for Tyler's heart. Valerie knows recoupling is right around the corner, so that girl is trying to secure a spot in the villa. Soon as she's done with Jessie, she starts working on Tyler. It was legit Serenity and Valerie back and forth with Tyler. We saw Valerie in bed with Tyler before they all went to bed. Then we see Serenity go up to Tyler, give him a hug before bed. Then when they wake up, we see Serenity giving Tyler a hug and a quick little convo in the morning. These girls are working overtime. Well, decisions have to be made, and Tyler got a text that he's going on a date. Well, dates. For both dates, it was a picnic on the beach. It was so pretty. I gotta do that. I'm gonna do that with my next boo. Tyler chose to go on a date with Valerie first. Everyone was excited. But Serenity, I want Serenity to work on her poker face. You can always tell when she's bothered and when she's stressed. My girl needs to work on her poker face. Because everybody's over here excited and she's just standing there fanning herself, looking annoyed. I'm like, Serenity, calm down, girl. You got this. Don't let them see you sweat, sis. Valerie and Tyler's date. Valerie said he's exactly what she needed. He's super hot. She wants someone that she can be with and they can work together through difficulties and like try and be triumphant. Tyler said he wants someone that's spontaneous and who shares the same mental aspects as him. You guys know when people come back from their dates, they give everybody the lowdown and the tea. Usually the girls go separate and the guys go separate, but this time everyone was together. And Valerie was just letting everybody know, like, yeah, I really like Tyler. We had such a great time. In the middle of her giving the whole breakdown, Serenity gets a text and Serenity's going on a date with Tyler. Everyone was super excited for the OG girls. I was like, wow, they drew the line in the sand. They made it be known that they really want Trinity to get this man. They helped her get dressed. Courtney even lent her a dress. Like, they were trying to make sure this girl sealed the deal. They were hyping her up, pumping her up. Zeta was talking her up. They were like, you better make out with him. They did start together, so of course they want their girl to win. Like, Valerie can't be mad at that. Serenity and Tyler's date. Tyler expressed that after the chat that he had with her the night before, he realized that her personality is just as amazing, you know, as her physical appearance. He wanted to end the date with her because he saved the best for last. They both mentioned they're physically attracted to each other and they want their connection to grow. Honestly, I don't find Tyler like physically attractive, but I get it why girls like him. He has a great personality. He is so funny. Now this had me like messed up in the head. Andy and Sydney, and they came out of nowhere. But then you have to realize the show is 24/7 and we only get 45-minute clips. Me, I'm like, Andy and Sydney came out of nowhere, not only because we didn't see their relationship develop, but I just wouldn't put them two together. So that's just weird to me. Andy expressed that his relationship with Maddie is real surface level. He would like to see a more fun side of her. Their relationship feels forced, but she does check a lot of his boxes. Sydney says she likes where things are going with Isaiah, but she wants to explore things with Andy too. Sydney even mentioned in front of the girls, Maddie included, she would like to get to know Andy more. Maddie didn't say anything. Maddie didn't even pipe up. I was like, girl, you're not gonna say nothing? She said she wanted to get to know your man a little more. You're not gonna even say, oh, okay? I don't see those two together. He's vanilla. And Sydney is like fiery and fun. It's like an opposites attract kind of thing to me. Maddie and him are literally like the same stoic personality. That's why I feel Andy is like intrigued by Sydney and wants to do things with Sydney. Same thing with Sydney wanted to be with Andy. Andy's the opposite of Sydney. You know, opposites attract, but I just don't see them two together. I don't think he can handle all that. After chatting with Sydney, Andy, he goes to the two dun-dun-duns in the villa, Felipe and Jessie, for advice. I don't know why he went to them for advice. He said because they both were in the same situation that he's currently in. You don't need advice. You know what you want to do, Andy, but whatever. We'll entertain it. He basically asked Jessie and Felipe, what should he do? He likes two girls. He's feeling Maddie, but he really is intrigued by Sydney and wants to get to know her more. Jessie tells him to basically put himself first, do what he has to do, because he doesn't want to get far along in his process and have any regrets. I was honestly waiting to see if Andy was going to go up to Isaiah. Let Isaiah know, I kind of want to shoot my shot with Sydney. I know the premise of this show. I get it. You know, you talk to different people, you date different people to see which one's for you. But now you guys are all friends, so they're just a way to maneuver through certain situations. Just so shit doesn't get too sticky. But, you know, I'm assuming Andy doesn't know bro code and doesn't understand bro code. I can't wait to see how that whole situation plays out. Andy. Well, Tyler gets a text message and a recoupling later on in the night. Guy's choice. And one girl will be leaving the villa. When I tell you guys I missed the preppy montage, I live for the preppy montage. I love the preppy montage on both sides, girls and guys. I love the little juicy gossip. So preppy montage time is always gonna be my favorite. So after preppy montage, Andy pulls Sydney for a last minute chat. Isaiah, you're not gonna pull her, you're not gonna say anything. He was really confident in their connection, but baby, Andy had tricks up his sleeve. Andy's worried about choosing Sydney and possibly messing up a blossoming relationship with Maddie. Sydney says she's really happy in the couple she's in, but she just likes Andy and wants to get to know him more. Sydney lets Andy know, like, hey, tonight it's guy's choice. The ball's in your court. You're making the decision. Do what you gotta do. Their chat ended in a kiss. Like, Andy just went in for the kiss. They started making out. Damn, like, I didn't think it was gonna get this far. I cannot believe Andy is Mr. Steal Your Girl. Andy? Imagine saying you lost your girl to Andy. Andy! Well, it's recoupling time. Timmy was up first. Timmy said he wants to couple up with this girl because she's beautiful. Immediately, she caught his eye. She's an elegant woman. He feels there's a comfortable and safe place where they can grow together. He coupled up with the baddest in the villa, Zeta. Not a shocker. Such a lucky man. Wait, commercial break. Is it just me, or does anybody notice that Jessie's always like staring at Zeta on the low? Like, when Zeta approached Timmy to like give him a hug and a kiss and sit down on the couch, we see Jessie like looking at her. I think Zeta's just such a goddess and she's just so bomb. But I literally always catch Jessie like looking at her. I don't think Zeta would go for Jessie because Zeta and Deb are like this in the house, but I don't know. That's just something to look out for. Next up was Felipe. He said he wants to couple up with this girl because he likes her personality. He wants to get to know her more and he feels there's a connection. Also says that she's sexy and really beautiful. He picked Courtney. This is Will and Flaquita 2.0. I'm gonna call you back in 5 minutes. I'm almost done filming.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
all right, bye. I love how my friends have so much respect for my Love Island thing. Like, they're so respectful. No, I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, as soon as I told her, like, I'll call you back, like, she already knew the deal. Like, I love my friends. Okay, woo, back to this. Next up was Messy Jessie. I'm gonna keep calling him that. I just like it now. Okay. He said he wants to couple up with this girl because even though they had a rocky start, he feels it made them stronger. He finds himself falling for her more and more. He loves seeing this girl smile. The decision became easy for him when he started following his heart. He went back to his day one, Debbie Deb. Next one up was Andy. You know, I'm just gonna insert the clip because I don't even know what to say, so I'm just gonna insert the clip.
I would like to couple up with this girl because she has pleasantly surprised me in many different ways, getting to know her more and more. This was an extremely difficult decision, but she's beyond beautiful. Every conversation I have with her leaves me wanting more.
His face.
She knows who she is. How confident and spontaneous she is. So the girl I would like to couple up with is So the girl I would like to couple up with is Sydney.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Andy is a bold motherfucker, yo. After being blindsided, Isaiah was up next. You see how production be so messy? They knew what they were doing. I'm gonna insert Isaiah's clip also. Cause I can't say anything. I'm gonna insert Isaiah's clip.
Getting done dirty. I expect the unexpected every fucking day of my life, to be honest with you. I take it with a grain of salt, and I'm definitely looking forward to what's to come with this beautiful woman. So the girl I would like to couple up with is Maddie.
Drama. That was sweet of him. I hope they make out tonight. It was really sweet of Isaiah to choose her, and I'm just happy that it's gonna be some drama. You know why? The season is not the same without Matthew Hoffman, so I'm trying to get as much drama as I can just to be entertained. Last but not least, the new guy Tyler. He said positive things about Valerie and Serenity, so I did not know where he was gonna go. He would like to couple up with this girl because since day one he felt a connection. He can see himself expanding upon this connection. This girl brings out a side of him he keeps reserved. He's constantly smiling and laughing when he's with her. It was a difficult decision, but when he thought with his heart, the decision felt right. He chose Serenity. Meaning Valerie is single and she's been dumped from the islands. Her and Jessie, they had a real heartfelt hug. He gave her another apology and it was extremely sincere. I felt it. He felt extremely bad. He expressed that he feels he robbed her of her chance and it's his fault that she's leaving. I feel that way too. Just imagine if Val would have chose Isaiah. Then Andy and Sydney could have had their little thing. Then it would have been Maddie going home. It's just so crazy how one decision really affects everything. I'm so excited for this. We have two new islanders entering the villa. Chaz and Bria, they're siblings. They're cute. I'm excited. We get to choose who they go on dates with. let the games begin. I like Zeta and Timmy's connection, but I want Zeta to explore. I don't want her to just settle with the first connection that she felt like. I want her to really feel good, know that she explored, and yeah. And I just want some drama. Alright, you guys. Tomorrow we're not going to have a new episode, so I guess I'll see you guys Tuesday. Good night.